Today in History. Okay, it's August 12th, and we're going to continue with our journey to the past.
History is not only a collection of past events, but a means to rediscover our own past as well.
That's right. And here's the quiz question.
Sure, listen carefully. One of the most renowned tennis players of all time, is number 1, Michael Jordan. Number 2, Pete Sampras.
Once again, please.
Oh, it's easy. One of the most renowned tennis players of all time is number 1, Michael Jordan, or number 2, Pete Sampras. If you know the answer, text us at pound 1045 for 51 or leave us a message on the Bundy board for a chance to win. And this one is an umbrella you're going to win this time.
There you go. And we have 3 items to discuss this morning, so we're going to be pretty busy, I guess. And here's the list.
In 1881, Cecil B. DeMille was born. In 1925, the McWhirter brothers, co-founders of the Guinness Book of World Records, were born. In 1971, Pete Sampras was born.
자, 역사 속에서 8월 12일은 어떻게 또 기억될까요? 1881년 오늘은 영화 제작자 Cecil DeMille이 태어난 날이기도 하고 1925년 8월 12일 기네스북의 설립자인 the McWhirter, right? McWhirter brothers 이 형제가 태어난 날입니다. 1971년에는 유명한 테니스 선수죠. Pete Sampras의 또 생일이기도 하네요.
Okay, so we begin today's past journey with a producer and director who reshaped the film industry.
And he was the one and only Cecil B. DeMille, who was born on this day in 1881.
That's right. So after working as a stage actor, DeMille started producing and directing films, with his first silent film becoming a box office hit in 1914. And effectively putting Hollywood on the map of the entertainment industry.
Wow. And DeMille not only paved the road and set the standard for movie making, but he also set several milestones and records such as Cleopatra, Samson and Delilah, and his most renowned work, The 10 Commandments.
That's right. So 10 Commandments, Charlton Heston, was one of the most revolutionary and ambitious films of its time. And according to the Guinness Book of World Records, it is the 7th highest grossing movie of all time, adjusted for inflation.
Oh, I didn't know that. And speaking of Guinness Book of World Records, well, such an impressive record indeed we just talked about, and that takes us to our next event, which is the birthday of the co-founders of the very Guinness Book of World Records.
Yep, the twin brothers, Norris and Ross McWhirter, who were born on this day in 1925.
The McWhirter brothers were avid sport enthusiasts, and they were known for their incredible memory.
They both became sports journalists in 1950. They founded an agency to provide facts and figures to newspapers, encyclopedias, and other advertisers the following year, which was 1951.
Don't you think it's kind of fascinating? They're both like quite an avid sport enthusiasts, and they're really well known for their incredible memory.
Yeah.
기억력이 굉장히 뛰어났던 사람으로도 기억이 되고 있다는 거예요. And you know what? Actually, what is it? 1951. That was the year when history was made. The McWhirter brothers were introduced to the managing director of Guinness breweries.
That's right.
Who commissioned them to compile what became the Guinness Book of Records in 1954.
So in case you're wondering why it's not the McWhirter Book of Records, no, it's sponsored by Guinness. So for more than 50 years, the Guinness Book of World Records has compiled the most and the best from all fields, including, of course, sports.
아, 그렇구나. 그래서 Guinness Book of World Records가 된 거군요. And that takes us to the tennis court, where several records were set by the one and only Pete Sampras, born on this day in 1971.
That's right. Sampras was recognized as one of the greatest players of all time. He holds 14 Grand Slam single titles, holding the world's #1 spot for 6 consecutive years.
Well, Sampras made his professional debut at the age of 16 in 1988, ranking 893 in the world.
893. It's up there, but at the end of his first professional career, he was ranked at the world's number 97. So from 893 to 97. By the time he hit 19 years old, he became the youngest player to become a U.S. Open champion.
정말 대단한 achievement가 아닐 수 없습니다. 893위였다고 하셨죠? 그랬다가 97위로
Yeah.
이제
So he beat 800 people in 1 year. Oh, think of it that way, right?
와, 그럼 하루에 몇 사람이야? 네, 대단하네요.
Oh, it's crazy. Now, of course, we did have our quiz question, and I think because we did go over it a few different times, it should be familiar now. So here is the answer. One of the most renowned tennis players of all time. The answer is, of course, not Michael Jordan. Number 2, Pete Sampras.
네, and that's all we have for Today in History today, but we'll be back tomorrow with more from the past.
Yeah, but right now we're also going to be listening to a song and be back with acclaimed guitarist Kim Se-hwang. All right, this is awesome. I'm looking forward to it. But first, we have a song to play for you, actually.
Really?
Right? And this one is going to be IU and Kim Yeon-ah featuring Kim Se-hwang, and this one is 얼음꽃.
얼음꽃. 네,
So
함께
we're
하시죠.
back with our guitars.